Hey guys, Crystal here, and we simply have to talk about the new Miraculous special. Seriously, it's one of the best specials we've ever gotten. It has me so hyped for Season 6. There's a ton to unpack, and trust me, we're diving into all of it. So buckle up, because this is going to be a fun ride. Okay, first things first, I need to talk about something that hit me hard. In the beginning of the special, we see Marinette, and she looks so exhausted. Like, she's only 14. She's literally juggling the world's safety on her shoulders. And what makes it even more painful is that she's still hiding the truth from everyone and has to hide it, including Adrian. Imagine how heartbreaking it is for her to see Adrian breaking down as he slowly realizes that his father is gone. I mean, Adrian even blames himself. He probably now wishes he hadn't renounced his Miraculous, thinking he could have helped. But honestly, you and I both know if Adrian found out the truth about his dad, we'd probably be looking at another cat blank scenario. Can you imagine Adrian getting manipulated again, turning on Ladybug, and Marinette's worst nightmare happening all over? Now, speaking of emotional punches, let's talk about that ending scene with Ladybug and Cat Noir. Wow. I don't know about you, but it hit me like a ton of bricks. There was something so dull and sad about it. It had this heavy vibe, and I just couldn't shake the feeling that this is what Season 6 is setting us up for. And you know what's crazy? The whole theme of lies is literally staring us in the face, which is so fitting because our new hawk moth, Lila, is all about deception. Now, Lila is all about lies and deception, but what's her real endgame? We've seen Hawkmoth obsessed with making a wish, but Lila seems different. She is a character we simply don't understand fully well yet. I have many questions, and I'm sure you do too. Questions such as what Lila's wish is. I need answers. Like, can we talk about how she now has blonde hair? This girl has gone full villain mode, and honestly, it's low-key terrifying and exciting. And even though Lila is a total mess by the end of the special, you have to give her credit for how calculated her plan was. It took Ladybug, with Bunnix's help of course, tons of tries, to even slow her down. And she was this close to making that wish. There's definitely unfinished business between her and Ladybug. Plus, with Season 6 around the corner, Marinette is going to have to be so careful about where she transforms. I mean, Lila figured out Marinette's identity because she detransformed in front of Gabriel, which I guess wasn't really her fault, but still? That could be a major problem. If Lila's as smart as we think she is, Marinette better watch her back. Animation vibes? Now, I have to shout out the animation because, guys, it's gorgeous. Especially that scene at the end where Marinette's chilling on her balcony. It's peaceful, calm. Almost like she's finally getting a moment to breathe. And can we just take a second to appreciate how pretty Season 6 Marinette looks? Or will look. I am loving her outfit. But can we please talk about how they still refuse to give us a good look at Adrian? Like, come on! The hype is real, but the wait is killing me. Also, side note, Chronobug's flashy outfit? I mean, I didn't really get why it was so extra, but it was cool. So I'm not complaining. The special, let's break it down. The special kicks off with this super cute scene of all three Bunnixes, 15-year-old Bunnix, 25-year-old Bunnix, and 70-year-old Bunnix. They're playing this chess-like game, but with a twist. The board is shaped like a pyramid. I bet they got the game from ancient Egypt. I'm so curious about this. But then things get intense because the older Bunnix start to disappear, leaving poor mini Bunnix to figure out what's happening. This is where we get a recap of the Miraculous timeline, which, to be fair, we kind of needed since we haven't had anything new since May. Then things really pick up when Ladybug meets Adrian and drops the truth bomb on him, or rather the half-fabricated truth. And can we talk about the hug between Marinette and Nathalie? I know Nathalie was Monarch's accomplice for a while, but I don't mind her redemption arc. I feel like Marinette could really use a mother figure right now, someone who understands the crazy things she's going through and can offer some solid advice. But back to Marinette. She is so tired. Like, it's written all over her face, especially when she's at that press interview. Does anyone in Paris realize this is just a young girl with her own life problems to deal with as well as that of Paris's? She needs a break more than anyone. And then, we get this adorable scene of Adrien and Marinette hugging, and honestly, my heart melted. Adrien has been through so much, and this boy just needs all the love and support he can get. Marinette has this fairly short conversation with Alia, who is one of her trusted friends, but even Alia doesn't know the truth, which I believe Marinette does not reveal to her, to fulfill Gabriel's request for people to know of the hero that he was and not the villain. Before our girl falls into a well-deserved sleep, she pours her feeling into her diary and falls into a peaceful slumber. But that peaceful sleep? It's short-lived. She wakes up to the world basically ending, and all the Miraculouses, including hers, have been stolen. Luckily, Bunnik swoops in at just the right moment, and they grab her Miraculous back. Enter Chronobug and her flashy new outfit. Ghost the villain. Let's not sleep on Ghost, though. She is seriously one of the most underrated villains in Miraculous. She's basically unbeatable in hand-to-hand combat. Ladybug doesn't stand a chance without the help of time travel. Ghost is no joke, and if Ladybug didn't have Bunnik's backing her up, I honestly think she would have lost. Ghost is just that good. But here's the thing. The only way Marinette can stop Ghost is by making sure she doesn't figure out her secret identity, and therefore can't steal the Miraculouses from her in her sleep. And let me tell you, the chase scene that follows is simply epic. Ladybug's running through time, and you can feel the suspense building as she gets closer to unraveling the truth. Plus, we get more bonding moments between Ladybug and Nathalie, which is something I'm really appreciating. These two are definitely on the same page when it comes to protecting Adrien despite the methods they choose to use. One thing I still don't totally get, though, is the time travel aspect. It's always a little confusing and Miraculous, but I've got to hand it to Marinette. The way she outsmarts the villain and switches the evidence, it is just genius. Props to her. And when the villain finally realizes she's been tricked, the look on her face is just priceless, and I don't think Miraculous has ever had a character with such a psychotic breakdown like Lila's. Lila as a villain is so fascinating. She's not like the previous Hawkmoth. She's cunning, manipulative, and she plays the long game. Honestly, her mind games are on another level. We never got this peak villainy with Gabe. She's not just trying to get the Miraculous, she's trying to break down Marinette mentally. And that's way scarier than any previous villain we've seen. Do you think this psychological warfare could push Marinette over the edge? And also manipulate and affect Adrien when he is at his weakest mentally, and can't tell Ladybug about his feelings. Remember back in Season 2 when we first saw Cat Blank? That was such a terrifying moment for Marinette. And now it feels like we're on the verge of something similar happening all over again. The stakes are even higher now, especially with Lila in the picture. Wrapping it up. And then, to wrap it all up, we get this heartfelt scene with Cat Noir trying to hold it together emotionally. I don't know about you, but I missed him in this special. It felt like we didn't get enough Cat Noir. Or is that just me? I need more of his sass and charm, please. I'm practically begging. Anyway, this special has to be the best that Miraculous has ever done. Thinking back to the other specials, like the New York or Shanghai ones, this one definitely stands out for its emotional depth. Sure, the others were fun and action-packed, but this special hit different. It's less about the big battles, and more about what's happening internally with the characters. It's got heart and emotion, action, and sets the stage for what's sure to be an intense Season 6. Have you seen it yet? What do you think of this special and this video? Please leave a like and comment. Crystal out!